Hi, my name is Billy Elias, and I am the National Director of Soccer Operations here for National Scouting Report. And I wanted to do a series of informative videos to help you, the prospective student athlete, to understand the recruiting process, where you might stand in that process, and the future of the collegiate soccer process because of all the new rule changes. Starting off this past April, and the last 2 Aprils, there have been a lot of changes when it comes to soccer recruiting. The new changes prohibit any kind of contact for freshmen and sophomores up until June 15th after the sophomore year. Up until this past April, a freshman or a sophomore were allowed to make telephone contact with that coach or that school, but they had to be proactive. The coach could answer and they could have a conversation. But now it is restricted. So no longer are you allowed to have phone contact at the freshman and sophomore year until June 15th, in which case now you're allowed to have unlimited contact except for conversations at tournaments. How does this affect the recruiting environment? Well, number one, for a freshman and sophomore, it's very difficult to figure out if you're being recruited. How do you know if they can't contact you? How do you know if they can't contact your club coach? How do you know if they're actually getting your emails? You may get the standard reply of, due to NCAA rules or regulations, we cannot contact you until June 15th after your sophomore year. But there's something within those emails that is a very telltale sign that college coaches are now doing. It's also something at National Scouting Report that we help you to understand. We help you to navigate that freshman and sophomore year when it comes to recruiting. Now, for the junior and the senior, the rules are a little bit different. They are allowed unlimited contact, meaning they can email you directly, they can call you directly, they can speak to you on campus, they can start to talk offers, they can start to talk money, they can start to talk scholarship. But the question is, how do you transition from your sophomore year not being allowed to do anything to the junior year hitting it on June 15th and getting on the phone, getting in front of that coach, having that coach know that you're coming? Again, these are the things that we at National Scouting Report will do for those prospective student athletes. And we have spent a lot of time, especially in soccer, having been a collegiate soccer coach myself in years, knowing the recruiting process, knowing what to look for, knowing how to reach out to student athletes, building those relationships throughout the years of being involved in collegiate soccer. These are the things that we know what to look for, we know how to navigate, and these are the things that we can help you with. These scenarios are what we at National Scouting Report help the prospective student athlete, their parents, and their family to navigate. So again, with the changing of these recruiting rules, it really has gotten to the point where you need experts. You need experts in college recruiting. You need experts in the constant rule changes that the NCAA continues to put upon soccer. You need an expert into what the recruiting picture and the recruiting culture looks like as it continues to change and has undergone mass changes over the past several months. So thank you for tuning in. And again, I hope to hear from you soon.